Here we're going to be making the best homemade eggnog. First, we're going to start out by separating our eggs and getting 6 egg yolks. And this is kind of tricky to do, but here you can just do it the way that you're watching me do it with this shell, or if you have a better way of doing it, you can do it that way too. Just make sure that you're getting as much of the yolk. Try not to break them, but I did break a couple in this process, and that's okay. Just make sure that you're not getting the whites. So here are my 6 egg yolks. Next, we're going to be adding half a cup of sugar, and we're just going to be whisking this. You can also use an electric whisker or mixer, whichever you prefer, but this one worked too. So here I am just mixing this together. Just make sure it looks kind of creamy like you see mine looks. Next, we're going to be adding 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of milk, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a pinch of salt to this saucepan. And this is going to be on medium to high heat. You are going to bring this to a simmer. And then once it is just lightly boiling, you're going to 1 spoonful at a time, you're going to mix it in with your egg mixture. And we're doing this because obviously it's burning hot from the stove and we don't want it to cook our eggs. So we're just putting them in 1 teaspoon at a time, tablespoon, however much, just 1 spoon at a time. And then once it's pretty well incorporated, you can start adding more once the eggs are warmer. You can start adding more of the mixture, just dump it all in there. Then we're going to mix it, and then we're going to be adding it all back together in this saucepan. And then we are going to bring this to a boil. So this will be on medium to high heat again. And as you can see, it's starting to get thicker as it boils. And once it boils, we're going to take it off. It should be looking just like this. And then we're going to be taking it off the stove. We're going to be adding some vanilla, about 1/4 teaspoon, or maybe a little bit more, just whatever you prefer. And then next, we're going to be straining it through the strainer just to get all of the egg clumps out. Make sure that it's nice and smooth. So just kind of work your way with a whisk like I'm doing. Or if you have a better way of doing this, then feel free. So here's what it will look like after we strain it. Next, we're going to be putting it inside of a pitcher or glass jar, whatever you have. This will just be going in the fridge to cool down, so that way it can get thick. And this is what it will look like after it's been chilled in the fridge for a couple hours, or just until it is completely chilled. Here I'm just adding some whipped cream to the top, a cinnamon stick, and some ground cinnamon over the top. And this turned out so good, you guys. If you try it, let us know. And if you love eggnog, this is the perfect recipe for you. So there you have it. It turned out so good. So yummy. If there's anything else you want us to make, let us know.